Can't believe it. You do not need Tua to beat Mississippi State. What about Trevor? I heard at the beginning of the season Trevor's shoulder was hurt. What happened if he broke his leg playing against Alabama, playing against somebody or Alabama or whatever? I actually got that question tonight. Well, here's the deal. Trevor could still throw. I think last week Tua almost had to be helped off the field. So you didn't need to have him play against Mississippi State so you could go beat a subpar at best football team. This was not the Nick Fitzgerald-led Dan Mullen team, which, by the way, against everybody else, listen to me, against everybody else, no matter if they are SEC team or not, they were a good team, but they were not a great team. You could have even beat them without him. There was no reason on God's green earth why Tua should have been playing this game. You say, well, you worry about Clemson and I worry about Alabama. Let me tell you right now, Clemson would love to play you now. Even love to play you even more. Because we don't have to put up with him. We have a lot of respect for Tua. Teams in the NFL are dying to have him. And you might have just ended the best quarterback in the history of your team. You know we had Joe Namath, don't we? Don't you? You're missing the point. Who's a better quarterback, Joe Namath or Tua Tagovailoa? If you have to think about that, you can get your brain out of the toilet and you can fill in what I'm saying there. You have crap for brains. He could barely walk off the field last week. Put him on the field. What was Saban's reply to this? Well, he was practicing the 2-minute drill, and I mean, you know, injuries happen. Let me tell you right now, I love Dabo Swinney to death, but I have absolutely, listen to me, I have absolutely criticized Clemson on a couple occasions, though I respect our coaching staff. Remember, they're still human beings. What that means is, though they make a lot of good decisions, that does not mean that everything that goes in this ear and happens in between this ear is a good decision. You have your best player out there, and you're up by 28 points against a pissy team, pull them. What happened if a comeback happened? They're playing a pissy team. They're not coming back. I mean, it's okay if the guy goes out there and he's in perfect health, and I hate it for him, but he gets hurt. That crap happens. But you go out there a week removed from the guy basically inching like an 80-year-old grandpa after he's bought bedroom shoes and forgot to cut the tags out from between them. You know how they hold them together and you buy them in Walmart? If you don't cut the tag, you could be like shuffling along. That's what Tua looked like coming off the field last week. He had no business playing this week against a pissy, horrible, no good, awful. You could beat them with their third-string football team, and you did it. And you might have ended his career. Meanwhile, Greg McElroy is as healthy as he can be. Sitting up in the booth. Legs can move fine. Jalen Hurts is playing at Oklahoma. What's that other youngin? A.J. McCarron. Is he even in the league anymore? They're healthy. Best quarterback you ever had. Come through that door. You might have ended his career. When I say it's hilarious, I don't mean it in like, I think it's funny that he got hurt. It's hilarious how stupid this is ending up. I can't believe it. Some people says it looks like the Bo Jackson injury. Bo Jackson, I think, would have went down as one of the greatest athletes of all time had he not hurt his hip. It's how you flex, it's how you turn, that's what everything's connected into for your lower body, pretty much. I'm not a doctor. And half of you who will sit there and probably make some smart aleck comment to me as you defend Alabama because you pull for them. And because you pull for them, that means if I attack them, it's your place to come in and say, I know they're wrong, but because you're a Clemson fan, I got to tell you that you're wrong. You're wrong, buddy. Your best quarterback who's ever walked through the doors of your school should have been sitting, shouldn't even been near a helmet. I repeat again, I've been pissed at our Clemson staff for putting Trevor out there, running the ball with him. And us up by 35-0. I'm going to say this one time, and I hope it makes it to the coaching staff. You make more money than me. You have more championships than me. Listen to me. You have way more experience than me. But there's one thing I do know. You don't put your prize horse out there to run when you don't have to. There ain't no need for it. And if he gets hurt, you can use every flipping excuse in the book, like, well, that's just a game. Some of the, it's one of the chances you take of the game. You're up 35-0. You don't have to run your prize quarterback. Sit him on the sidelines. Put somebody else in. I might be wrong everywhere else, but I'm right there. And that's the same for Tua. I feel bad for him. I hope the kid is okay. I despise Alabama, but I respect them. I hope Clemson tears up Alabama if they get to play them. I hope they murder them. I hope they drill them in the ground this time by 6 touchdowns instead of 4. But I never, ever want to see one of their players hurt, especially this young man, who is one of the premier talents in recent college football history. I very well doubt he'll see it, but I'm going to tell you this. We're praying for you. Hope you get better, buddy. And I'm hoping that somebody on that coaching staff has learned their lesson and they will not let pride and arrogancy get in the way of realizing you should have never even smelled the field today other than sitting in the sideline in sweatpants and a jersey with no pads under it. You're just sitting there with a jersey, maybe drinking a Gatorade or whatever your drink of choice is, and you would be fine. All right, I'm Bobby Dirkens. You hit the subscribe button, turn on notification. I'm Bobby Dirkens. You show up. I'll keep showing out.